Hello everybody, Matty Bubble Tea here with a Let's Play. And today we're playing Lynne. Let's jump straight in. Proper excited for this. Really excited. When I regain consciousness, I realise I'm in a public bathroom. Oh no. Oh dear. But it's not a normal public bathroom. The bathroom seems to extend outwards forever, infinitely, like an optical illusion. The dim light bulbs are suspended on flimsy plastic strings. They gutter in and out intermediately, unsure of themselves. My head feels heavy. Why does it hurt so much? Oh dear, stress levels up. I sigh and hold my hand against my temple. I can feel it pulsing beneath my fingertips. Gross. Straight to the point. Human bodies really are gross. Oh dear. That's foreboding. They're bags of flesh that contain all sorts of stuff. Bones, blood, and guts and goo. Maybe not so much the goo. I'm pretty sure my body doesn't contain goo. And this guy or girl is very, very insulting. Very insulting. With hearts that beat and lungs that shudder and bladders that fill up with amber urine. Ew. Thinking about it makes me want to dig my fingernails deep into my skin and dig it all out. Don't do that, it's not very healthy. But I bet that would look gross too. Everything's gross to you, isn't it? Maybe I should pull my eyes out first, so I don't need to see all the blood as it splatters onto the tiles. But if I know anything about biology, which I don't, I'm rubbish at school, blood doesn't stay red for very long. When it's exposed to air, it oxidizes, I think. And then it starts to turn brown. And then it turns black. I tried to imagine what it would look like if this endless, dingy bathroom was stained with my blood. I don't feel anything in particular. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel bad. Maybe that's because it hasn't actually happened. It's nothing more than a silly fantasy. My head is still hurting. My footsteps fall against the floor. When did I start walking? I don't know. I feel like I've been walking for years. The walls and the floors and the stalls and the sinks and the dryers and the bins and the mirrors continue to repeat over and over again in a loop. A stuck videotape. We still have some old videotapes from when she was a kid. It's mostly Disney stuff. Cinderella and Snow White. My parents aren't too well off, so we had to make do with our battered old VCR long after DVD players became the norm. Is this person human or is this person not human? Because I'm getting mixed signals right about now. Our VCR was like a monster. It made horrible noises whenever you put a tape in there, and it cannibalized tendencies. Yeah, I used to have one. It used to get stuck in there all the time. Anyway, it liked to spit out tapes with film reels leaking out. When I was young, it used to scare me a little. Lots of things scare me. I turn my head, glance this way and that. There are 5 sinks lined up neatly against the wall, complete with silvery taps and soap dispensers. Somebody's stolen a roll of toilet paper and left it soaking in one of the basins. I hate it when that happens. The paper flops limply over the side of the bowl. It's a bit sad. The taps are turned off, but the water still drips from their faulty heads. They're leaking. A lone roll of loo paper is starting to turn soft. It collapses in on itself like something rotten. I keep walking. walk past the sinks. At least, I think I walk past the sinks. But when I turn my head, I can see them again, right in the corner of my eyes. 5 sinks, chipped and cracked, with soap dispensers and the same roll of toilet paper lying in the rightmost basin. The roll of paper is still being waterboarded by the faulty tap. I walk by, trying to ignore it, but when I glance to my right once more, there it is again. 5 sinks, 5 basins, 1 roll of toilet paper, decomposing slowly. The toilet paper looks worse every time I see it. White paper begins to flake away from the cardboard skeleton. It melts away. I feel like I'm melting away too. I don't know how long I've been walking. My feet are crammed inside my shoes. My toes are pushing up unpleasantly against the tips so they rub red raw. I get that when I cycle too much. That's when I realise I'm wearing my old white heels from Aunt Shirley's wedding. I've given this girl a bit unkempt deep voice. But you know what? Let's go with it. Not her last wedding, the wedding before that. I must have been 9 or 10 back then. I'm 15 now, and my voice is already broken. And my feet have done a fair bit of growing. No wonder those shoes hurt so much. My feet weren't made for them. Not the feet I have right now, at any rate. Why am I wearing them? It hurts, but I keep walking. I can't not keep walking. I'm afraid something bad will happen if I stop, but I keep walking. I can't not keep walking. I'm afraid something bad will happen if I stop. Suddenly, alarmingly, I'm aware that I am not alone. Oh dear, there's something behind me. But I don't know what that something is. I look back over my shoulder. My breath catches in my throat. Everything has been swallowed up by a musty, impenetrable darkness. The darkness smells like the inside of a walk-in wardrobe that hasn't been walked in a very long time. I tremble. My footsteps strike against the tiles over and over. My heart beats inside my chest. It knocks against my rib cage. My feet hurt. They hurt so much. I think they've started to bleed. How unpleasant. Sore blisters run along the backs of my feet. I can feel the welts in the grooves between my toes. What are welts? I have never heard that word before in my life. What the heck is a welt? They're all bursting. Give it time and my blood will turn burgundy, and then dark red, and then black. Aren't burgundy and dark red the same thing? Everything in here is the same. Everything repeats over and over again. The light bulb, the stalls, the sinks, the taps, the toilet paper, the dryers and the tiles and the mirrors, and the mirrors. Oh dear, we're getting stressed. There's something strange about the mirrors. But no, it isn't the mirrors. It's the girl inside them. My white shoes slosh when I come to a halt. Everything smells. It smells of mold and urine and my own bodily fluids. Ugh. And the girl who looks back at me in the mirror. Her fingers gripping the rim of the sink so tightly that her knuckles turn white. Isn't me. I stare. She stares back. Questions run through my head. Where am I? How did I get here? What is this place? I was me when I first started walking, I think. But the more I walked in these two small shoes, the less like me I became. You don't say. I started to change. I just didn't realize it. Puberty. Not until I saw myself in the mirrors. This girl. Jesus Christ. No comment. I reach forwards. My fingers brush the surface of the mirror. It's sticky and it makes me feel sick. But my feet are sticky too. So it doesn't matter. The girl looks like me. She has the same hair, the same eyes, the same nose, the same ears, and the same lips. But she isn't me. My muscles tense beneath her skin. Her face responds. It smiles when I smile, and it frowns when I frown. This face is mine, but I know it isn't. I think this person's going crazy. It can't be. I'm not her. She's not me. Lynne? When I speak, an alien voice comes from my mouth. My breath catches in my throat. And then I feel something brush against the back of my neck. There's nothing in the mirror, but there's something behind me. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something cold, even colder than the rolls of toilet paper soaking in the sink on the far right. I don't know long it's been. I don't know how long it's been soaking for. I don't know how long I've been here. I don't know how long I've been her. I don't know anything really, but getting more stressed. I do know that this is it. The end. I've only just started. There'll be no more repetitions. No more walls and floors and stalls and sinks and dryers and bins and mirrors. There's just me. Me in the darkness and the bad thing that lurks within it. Behind me, breathing against my neck. Welcome home, Lynne. It seems to say, with invisible teeth encrusted with algae. We missed you. But that's not fair. They've got the wrong girl. I'm not her. I'm not Lynne. I have no idea what's going on. This is a strange game. A strange game. But I'm going to cut it there. Please join me next time for more Matty Bubble Tea and more Lynne. And we can see where this mystery is going to be going. Anyway, have a nice evening. That's been Matty Bubble Tea. I like bubbles, I like tea, I like bubble tea. What could possibly go wrong? Bye guys!